everybody, and welcome back to Lockdown Kitchen. Hope you're all having a lovely Saturday. Here it's 8 degrees and it's raining and it's miserable and freezing. So Daisy's on the couch, she's very bored. It's the second day in a row we can't go for a walk. Okay, today I'm making dumplings from Taiwan and from Japan. I'm doing two different sorts. I'm doing gyoza and I'm doing the typical boiled Chinese dumplings, okay? Got a lot to talk about, so I'll get started. I have made the dough for the dumplings. It's very easy. All you do, it's 2 cups of flour to half a cup of water and 1 tablespoon of water. You mix it together, then you turn it out on the bench. You knead it for 10 minutes, place it in a bowl, leave it to rest for a couple of hours, take it out, give it another knead, wait 30 minutes, and then it's ready to use, okay? So I'll just show you quickly. This is the dough, and that's how you knead it. Roll, fold, turn, okay, like that. Okay, so to make the dumpling amounts, you just cut off a small piece and you roll it out like a sausage on the bench. Nobody's joined, but anyway, I'll take a moment to say hello to a few people. So I just want to say thank you, Yana, for watching all my programs, and Rosemary as well, Rosie from Geelong. Thank you for your message today. That was very nice. So I'm just cutting that into 6 pieces. You can see like that. Or 5 actually, can't count, it's 5. And I'm flouring the bench again. Keep a bag of plain flour handy. And then all I'm doing is making little round discs like this. Okay, if you don't want to make your own pastry and you're lucky enough to live near an Asian shop or even a supermarket, you can just always buy a packet of wonton wrappers or gyoza. Much easier. Okay, so I'm just shaping that like that. And also Daisy said to say hello to Tom, Jack and Jemima. She misses you 3 and she can't wait till next summer to see you all again. Okay, so I'm just putting those into rounds. I've got a big pot of boiling water on, ready to cook the dumplings. You need a big, large, wide pot that's deep so the dumplings don't stick to the bottom. So now I'm just rolling them out to a larger round. Okay, so they're just like this. If possible, you want the edges to be thin, as thin as the middle, if not thinner, because you're folding them over and you're doubling up, so you don't want them to be too doughy. These as well, if you don't cook them straight away, you just pop them in the freezer and you can keep them in the freezer for 3 months. So you've got dumplings on hand ready to go, which is cool. Okay, so that's enough. You can see the general idea. When you're letting the dough rest, always cover it either with cling film or a tea towel, okay, and just pop it to the side. Okay, we'll finish with that for the moment. And the rolling pin, I'll give that a quick wipe. Okay, now as far as the fillings go, there's lots of different fillings. You can do lamb, pork, prawn, vegetarian, chicken. Today we're just doing pork because I couldn't get any good chives or spring onions. France, unlike Australia and England, we only have vegetables when they're in season and perfect quality. We don't have everything available all year round. As soon as the spring onions don't look so good, they don't get them in anymore. Okay, so now I'm going to make the filling. So I've got a big bowl. Got 350 grams of minced pork. Okay, got about 2 large cups of chopped cabbage. Okay, normally I'd have 4 spring onions sliced up, but I haven't, so I just got a green onion that had a bit of a green stem growing on it. I'm hoping that will work. 2 tablespoons of chopped ginger. I'll post a photo of the ingredients later. 1 teaspoon of ground white pepper, teaspoon of sesame oil, just going to drizzle that in, teaspoon of soy sauce, more than that actually, a tablespoon. Just put in whatever you like really. A little bit of salt. And then I haven't got Shaoxing Chinese wine, right, which is made out of rice vinegar. So I'm just adding 2 tablespoons of sherry instead. Sherry works for all Chinese recipes if you haven't got Shaoxing wine. Okay, so I'm just going to mix all that together with my hand. Now a good tip for dumpling mixtures, spring roll mixtures, everything like that, is just always, when it's mixed in, just microwave a little amount, and that way you can taste it and see if the seasoning's correct or if you need to add something else. Okay, so I've given that a really good mix. So I'm just going to put a tiny ball in the microwave for about 15 seconds and then give it a taste, see if it tastes okay. Right, spoons. Yum. Very nice. Oops, turn that off. Okay, so now I'm washing my hands and now we're going to start making dumplings. Okay, so we'll make the Taiwanese dumplings first. So all I'm doing is I'm putting another spoon, about a tablespoon of mixture on the pastry. Okay, then I've got some water in a cup. So I'm just tapping the sides there to seal it. Then I'm folding it over, drying my fingers. Then I'm bringing it up like this, and then I'm just scrunching it together in my hands. Okay, so it looks like that. So I'll do another one. Just remember to flour your bench again, which I didn't do. Needs it. These have started to stick together because I've had them there too long. Okay, there's one. Okay, so another tablespoon of mixture, wetting the tops, folding over, pressing down, and then lifting up and pressing together like that. Okay, so you can, I have to go back a bit. Okay. Now another way you can do it as well, if I can get another one that's not stuck. How annoying. No, it's alright. All you do if this happens, it's good actually that you're seeing a disaster. Start again. Roll it back into a ball and roll it out. This of course is the difference between homemade and store-bought wrappers, because store-bought wrappers wouldn't do this. Okay, so tablespoon of mixture. Now another way you can wrap these, if you want to, is you can do it like samosa style. So fold it over, press it down, and then from one edge just turn over all the pastry in one direction and then seal it at the end. So you've got a samosa style, okay, rather than a Chinese style. Okay, Right, now I'll show you the gyoza. I'll make dumplings later because I've got lots of mixture left. What I'm going to do while I'm showing the gyoza is put these in so they cook. Okay, so I'm just popping those into the pan of boiling water. Okay, now when you're cooking the dumplings, hello Isabella, you need a slotted spoon, and you make sure that you stir them around till the water comes back to the boil, so they're not sticking on the bottom. Okay, right, gyoza. As you can see, these are from the shop and they don't stick. Okay, they stay all individual. Okay, so I'm going to add some mixture to these. Tap a bit of water around the edge again. Fold it over. Make sure you don't overfill them because you don't want the mixture to go between the sealing edges. Okay, and then you just fold these together. If you want, you can do fancy folding or you can just do straight folding. I'm just going to do straight and then curl it a bit over like that. Just curl it around. Okay, so with the gyoza you can either steam them with either paper in the bottom or a piece of lettuce or cabbage. I've got a piece of spinach just so it doesn't stick to the bamboo. So you can just pop them in there and then steam them over hot water for about 5 to 8 minutes. Excuse me, got an itchy nose. Or you can pan fry them like gyoza as you probably know it in a Japanese restaurant. So how you do that is you heat a pan with a tablespoon of vegetable oil till it's quite hot. Then you place the gyoza in the pan, one side down, flat side down, and then you add 2 tablespoons of water, put the lid on and let them cook for about 5 minutes, and they'll come out steamed on one side and golden brown on the other. Okay, so I'm just popping that down again. Thanks for watching, Isabella. You're the only person that's joined in. It's sad. Okay, so I'm just sticking all those together, slightly turning them over, placing them in the steamer basket. Voila. Okay, so I've got a little dumpling basket there ready to steam. Yummy, yummy. Okay, so I will finish all these later. Now I'll just clean up a little bit and serve these 2 dumplings up that I've got cooking. Dirty bench today. Blech. Okay, so I've got a plate here to serve them on. I'm going to make the dipping sauce. My favourite dipping sauce is soy sauce with ginger and vinegar. So I don't have any black vinegar from China, unfortunately. So I've just julienned a little bit of fresh ginger in there, and I'm putting in some soy sauce. And then I'm using red wine vinegar instead of the Chinese vinegar. Putting about the same amount of vinegar I did to soy sauce. Whoops. So you can see that there. Yummy. Okay, then I'm serving up the dumplings, which when they float to the top, I'll try and show you one. When they float to the top and they puff up, I'll just use that. You cook them a further 2 minutes, and then they look like they've got air in them, and they're nice and puffy and big. So put that there. And the Chinese style one and the samosa style one, and that's it. Okay, Now, if you want to garnish them, you can put chopped garlic, fried garlic, fried shallots, sesame seeds, some spring onions, some coriander, whatever you like on top, okay, to make them look a bit prettier and taste more delicious. Okay, well, thank you for joining, and I'll see you all next week. Have a great weekend. Bye.